sky, it's time to take that flight. Checklist on my mind, gotta do it alright. Patience in the pocket, keep the future in sight. Discipline's the engine, let it carry me tonight. Half size when it's choppy, keep the risk in control. Plan trade ideas, let the vision unfold. No trades is a trade, that's the truth that I hold. Make every move count, yeah, that's how you grow. Flip back through the pages yesterday in the log. HTF analysis cutting through fog. Red folders on the calendar, I'm letting them pass. 5 minutes from the open, now I'm sitting on my hands. Yeah, I wake up, clear sky, it's time to take that flight. Checklist on my mind, gotta do it alright. Patience in the pocket, keep the future in sight. Discipline's the engine, let it carry me tonight. Hey, ABC setups keep the risk on track. I'm Hiller Max, man, never giving it back. Don't let a runner get in front of the plan. Take the base hit, stack it up, that's the jam. Every trade gets a story journal line by line. Copy trader set, yeah, the system aligned. And before I hit the button, gotta stop, gotta wait. Look for reasons not to trade, that's how you elevate. It's patience, it's progress, it's lessons I learn. Every page in the journal makes the tables turn. From the pre-flight checks to the moment I play, I'm just grateful for the grind every single day. Yeah, I wake up, clear sky, it's time to take that flight. Checklist on my mind, gotta do it alright. Patience in the pocket, keep the future in sight. Discipline's the engine, let it carry me tonight. Yeah.
Check, check, check. All right, we live. What's up, everyone? Let's get some background music, and we're chilling. I just had a great trade. I just had a great long here. So my Tradeify count's up. Hey guys, I'm trying to do something here. All right, so how's everyone doing? Good morning, good morning. Say what's up if you're with me here. Trendy assets in the house, let's go. As well, hello there, people of Earth. Hello. Struggler, good morning. Lunamod, good morning. So I had a loser and a winner. I had a loser in London, and I got taken out by a tweet about Netanyahu saying it didn't seem like the agreement was going to happen, or whatever the tweet was. I don't even want to read it again. And it came right down and stopped me right out. So it looked decent, but oops, we actually got the breakout again, and it looked way better this time, actually, way better. And it was a clean trade, and it went to a full win on this account. Meanwhile, on my Lucid accounts, it went to, well, I guess we can just look at it. Let's see, how do I do it? We know how to do it. Nope, it's not showing it. Well, it was just 75 bucks on each account. They're just eval, so I don't really care. But my top one on my Tradeify, which is an instant fund it, straight to fund it. I got a nice max win on the day. So that makes me happy, seeing that nice max win, a bigger trade. So getting a little bit higher R&R feels really good. That one was for $1,081.74. I actually need to make sure I journal it, which I hadn't done yet. 1,081.74. Boom. I'm gonna put a little screenshot of the P&L in there as well. There we go. And I'm good to go. So that was a little pre-New York trade. And it should total it up. Oh yeah, here. There we go. I'm gonna put in here IB setup again. But looked way better this time. As in, I shouldn't have really taken it the first time. And I really don't want any of these mistake trades. I'm really trying hard, and I still end up getting one right away. And that's just the nature, because I'm being really, really, really picky about my setup. So I'm considering that a mistake. And because I had reasons in my system why not to take it, and I had kind of, I'm gonna just be a little bit more hard about it. Either it has to touch it, or I'm not gonna take it next time. And even if I really like it as a practice, I'm gonna say, okay, for now I'm gonna practice not taking this trade, and maybe I'll even document it and not put not take it, but not put the total, but put the info in or something like that. But I'm gonna practice the discipline of not taking those trades, even if it looks really, really, really good. So I'm gonna be a little more disciplined in that. And then now I'm looking for IB, and yeah, for now I'm waiting for New York IB. We're back in the previous day range too, so I'm actually allowed to long this. Like, we're about to test back at this previous day low on ES and maybe on NQ too. No, NQ we're way above it and above previous day mid. Or we closed above previous day mid. Let's go to the 30-minute. Yeah, look at that. So that's pretty wild. That was a huge move up. Oh my gosh. So there must have been another tweet, guys. There's no way that's not a Trump tweet. Okay, what happened? So the ceasefire in Iran could end quickly. That was when I got stopped out at 7:36. And now, oh, U.S. military says blockade will be enforced in the Gulf of Oman and Arabian Sea east of the Strait of Hormuz. Yep. Interesting. Interesting. I'm just scrolling through this news to see what else happened today. I had missed that blockade news. I'm just going to look through these squawks. Iran open to further talks with US. Bro, what? Who? I can't even with this news. Iran's ambassador to India announced that Tehran is ready to negotiate with the US. Wait, so it's like, it's got to be on purpose, right? Maybe they already negotiated it, and meanwhile they're like, well, let's just try to make some money on this for a while. That's not really my take, but it's just crazy. Okay, that's wild. That's just crazy. All right, so what else would I be looking at here? When I'm looking at NQ, I'm interested in the sweep of previous day high for a short. I'm actually going to put an alert right on it. Oh, I already had an alert too. And what else we have? Previous day value area high got tagged perfectly on this 30-minute. If we go to the 5-minute, what's that look like? Oh, that's a nice, guys. That's a short right there on the 5-er. I mean, maybe it's a hindsight short and I wouldn't have really liked it, but it looks pretty dang clean with that top wick. Bigger top wick for a 2-bar reversal right here. How did that look on ES? So did ES hit any of those levels? Yeah, see, that's the problem for me. Is that it's a little bit of a different story on ES. I mean, that is definitely the potential to be the high of IB, and we're getting this rotation down now. So yeah, but it's not nearly as good on ES. So I wouldn't have taken that. But I can see it. I can see the trade on NQ, and maybe some people would have taken that. Like some of my people trading the same strategy. So, and not that's even my strategy, I'm just talking about my homies as my people. So, I'm going to delete some of these drawings. Let's go back to ES. Alright, first things first, let's put that back on the 15er. And IB mid, PDL. I like the idea of waiting for the IB breakout here, but this going back down and testing VWAP, testing IBL too could be a thing after this rejection of those highs already. And what can NQ go down to? Yeah, that previous day low is also down here. But this high time frame support resistance, I'm kind of bullish above this. But we are just kind of chopping it. But I am bullish above it more so than not. We pretty much have like a, from yesterday's, we have like a double distribution P-shaped volume, like kind of a P-shaped volume profile. If we just look at yesterday's though, yeah, pretty triple, I don't know, overall in this range, but it'll triple. So this is just yesterday's. All right. I'm going to delete my long tool from earlier, and also I want to make sure to not stay in this account any longer. So let's switch it over to the other one, 789. So yeah, first things first, let's set up my accounts here. So which ones do I got? And where is it? 7589. Yeah, right there. Okay. So let's see who else is here. It's Deeks, good morning. China, good morning. Was goody. We got Mr. Traveler. So I took an L in London and then I took a win after, and it's just crazy. I've had a curse or something. I've had 5 losing days in a row in London. And then though it's crazy because those days, almost all of them, I don't want to be wrong if I'm forgetting one of the days, but there's been like solid wins in New York. So at least 3 or 4 of those days, at the very least, maybe even all of them, I don't remember. But I crushed New York, like definitely at the end of all last week, crushed New York. And then already today, we got a banger trade here in New York on this. I got this long, or pre-New York. So it's just one of those things where there's, I mean, at least I'm like sinking my risk in my different accounts. But those are my instant funded accounts. And so I'm passing some evals right now in Lucid and Tradeify. I'm working on evals. So a lot of those winning trades, I mean, I've been slowly building these evals, trading them carefully. So, because I'm copy trading them. So it's kind of a bummer to see me hurt my accounts so much, but at least they're just those one set of accounts. It's just tough. It's a big stream. That morning London stream is so big that to like just be in a losing streak sucks on stream. It really does. I mean, it always sucks anyways, but. Oh, nice. Zach took the long too. Let's go. Heck yeah. But yeah, really tough. Yeah, tough to be in that losing streak. I'll show you guys my losing streak. Such a bummer. I mean, it's funny because I think it's going to make me stronger type of thing because of the way I'm handling it well. And it's not really 14 trades, 15 trades. I need to fix my groups in here. See, like these are all the same trade. Tag, wait, create idea. Yep. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to go through and do them all right now, but yeah, so that's kind of the deal. It's what it is. I don't know how much room I get. I think I still have room on those accounts and everything. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, the market taketh and the market giveth, right? The market giveth and the market taketh. Currently in a gold short. Let's see what that looks like here. Oh, wow, nice one. Yep. Someone else in my group was shorting gold as well. Good work. Good work. Man, it actually makes me want to check out what Nick is doing. I'm going to check that out real quick. He's sitting tight. The boys. Well, guys, we do have a giveaway. We can drop a form and you guys can at least do a little check-in here. So we'll drop a giveaway form and man, I mean, if we don't get to our giveaways, I think we already did one this month. I forget. Maybe we did 2 of them already. I forget. I'm gonna have to check, but we'll at least do them all by the end of the month. So you don't have to worry about missing it or whatever. And for the meantime, if we don't hit the like goal, then you get an extra entry. So let's go ahead and say 60 likes. All right, yeah, I might actually look for this gold short down here. Now I want to look back at what Nick was looking at on his chart. Oh, he might even short it earlier. Is that what that? Oh. Yeah, I guess he's looking at this high. Man, what is he looking at? Yeah, that's just not how I've been doing it lately. I just don't have the confidence in that. I wish I did. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for the breakout down here. All right, form is dropped. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for the bigger breakout on gold. Let's head on over to ES again. And so we have IB set in 4 minutes, and I'll have to wait a whole other 15-minute candle to be able to take an IB trade. Boom. All right, guys, standing desk, totally different deal. It's gonna be so much better, I know it, for my body, but I'm feeling it right now in my legs. Stood for 4 hours already this morning, so we're going for round 2, and I want to wait for this IB breakout. It looks really clean also with this range from before. Look at that. So a good breakout of that range, that's perfect. I love that. So I like this breakout. I wouldn't mind it, like I said, bigger than this. And that's going to be a long initial balance breakout here. I do think we have some, well, we have decent risk to reward, nothing crazy. But I like that we have this range to the left side, and we're back within value, right? Previous day value area low. So I could also take a 30-minute close above that if I did want to take the value area low retrace and PDL. So I'm totally allowed to long this. I would like it better though if point of control was up above. Let me double check point of control with my, yeah, we're like right at point of control. Yep. I had to double check it with a toss. And what about with NQ? How are we doing on that? NQ, yeah, we're right at it also. So it's like not my favorite position ever for the long on the 30-minute from down here. Sweep previous day low. I mean, I do get a stop loss right below that wick if I did get a long like that, and I could long it to previous day mid, more than 1 hour. Previous day value area low. I just don't like that we're right at the point of control, so it doesn't give me the edge I desire. But the breakout long above here for the IB breakout, I know it's actually like, I like it better because we're actually away from that point of control more, holding above it. So man, the truth is I don't mind this 30-minute long right here, but I'm gonna have to wait for the IB. So let's double check it though on NQ and see maybe maybe I don't agree. Yeah, look at that 30-minute long above previous day mid, but we did already almost tap that previous day value area high. So we almost kind of made this whole move. Not almost, we made the move from previous day value area low to previous day value area high. We made the move from previous day low to previous day mid. I don't even know where's the VWAP below us. So I feel like we already made the move that I would have wanted for that value area retracement. And at this point, then I'm gonna have to wait for the further breakout to confirm above this point of control, and I'm gonna scalp that anyways. on most of my accounts. Perfect right to previous day mid, or depending on how it sets up. My next level, yeah, would be like previous day value area high. I mean, even this like range high with the weekly level, I don't mind that at all. Previous week value area high. Yeah, I kind of like that. So let's see what we get set up here. Ugh. So I'm gonna have to wait another 15-minute candle close. I'll wait for that 30-minute candle close, or sorry, 15-minute candle close. I got my 5-minute chart up. Yeah, looking good. I'm gonna have to give this time though. I don't mind the ES. Oh. I don't mind the ES long down here as that much, but it is so close to that point of control that it's a little sketchier to me. So we're gonna hold it. I'm gonna wait. I think we could definitely get this breakout on the next candle, and that's gonna be here in 12 minutes. So I'm gonna go grab some more water. I'll be right back, and then I don't want to miss that trade. So before I leave though, I want to make sure I'm prepared for this. Am I? Okay, so Lucid accounts I already traded in, so I'm gonna have to close those out, and we're gonna check out the. Oh, I do have other Lucid accounts too. Exit all positions and cancel all. All right, I'm gonna log into Tradeify. I have some Tradeify evals as well, so those will be the next ones I trade. Okay, and then I'll put my Lucid account on in trading view. Boom. All right, so this is just 3 accounts. Oh, 325K. So this should just be at 9. All right, perfect. So we're good to go. I got my Tradovate opened, and I got Lucid. All right, we got Lucid on here. So Lucid though, it is in 50K, so I'm gonna have to do it on MES. All right, and there it is. So I'm gonna wait for this candle close. And I like that it's potentially above this zone. That'd be nice. So I'm just gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab some water, stretch my legs, or I'll just do the opposite. I'll probably just lie on the floor for like 30 seconds. And yeah, I'll just be right back. All right, don't go anywhere. All right, we back. We back. Well, three followers away from 800 on Instagram. Let's go. Nice. We're pushing the Instagram. I post like more IRL whatever. Like I posted a video from the show I was at. Is that still on here? Yep. All right. Oh, we got some likes on there. Let's go. Nice, nice. Checking in on the gram. I guess your mod is not following. Wait, what? It's not following me secretly? What do you mean? Did you guess his name yet? What color is your name? It's funny because I would say his name all the time, and now that I know you're trying to guess, I don't say it. But you got the first letter, right? He's giving you clues. You need to start like a journal or something to track all of your clues, like, or like one of those, like, you need like a big pin board and have all the connections, all your clues. Okay, so I think the clues that he's giving you, you don't need it. That's going to ruin the fun. So the clues are 3 letters and starts with a J. He doesn't follow me. He's only Luna mod. He doesn't follow me on Instagram. You know, for obvious OPSEC reasons. So guys, 1 minute and counting, 20 seconds, sorry, 20 seconds. It doesn't look like NQ is going to give me this IB breakout, only ES. So I'm going to wait. I mean, we have 20, yeah, no, it's not. It looks so close. Oh my gosh. Because it just looks really good right now, like it's going to pop. But we didn't get it. In the meantime, do we have a short? Guys, look, we have an RSI divergence short on the 5 minute. Right at New York IB high. I'm not gonna take it right now. For some reason, I'm just not interested. It's not the worst thing though. I'm not really interested. It's not really that bad though. I could take it. Yeah, those really good clues. You got solid clues. Yeah, it looks so bullish on the 5 minute chart that I'm not going to take the short. I would want one more candle that looks more like a reversal candle than this big green candle, you know, aka a white candle right there. Okay, so you have it, China, you have it in there. But you have to guess. You only get one guess now. You only get one guess of those 3 names. And it's done. But we'll never tell you if you don't guess it right this time. Okay, that's it. Forever and ever. One guess, China. Which one of those 3 is it? For first place, grand prize. Is he gonna get it? Okay, so what do you say? Okay, the options are Joy, Joe, or Jum. Joy, Joe, or Jum. And Joy, Joe, or Jum. All right, final answer, Joe. Let's see if he has won a brand new car. No. So, is it indeed Joe Lunamon? You accept that as the correct answer? Joy? All right, you got it. You got it. Guys, how about this reversal that's kind of happening on that Divaruni? I'm gonna paper trade it. It looks really good though. Look at that. Man, that's hitting. There's a little momentum to that. It looks solid, but yeah, I'm not gonna. I didn't want to fade that. This is a good rally right now. So I'm gonna stay tight. We're gonna wait, see if we get a breakout. Congratulations, China. Or China? I don't even know. Chin? Nah? We do have a giveaway, guys, but if we don't run it today, because I want 60 likes, so we will give everyone an extra entry. If you entered, every day you enter, you get an extra entry, and then when we actually roll it, if you were here every day and checked in and did the form, when we do get the giveaway, you're gonna have to be here for it. If you get pulled and you're not here and caught, you have to be like caught up on stream, everything like quick. If you don't respond, we move on and we draw again. And if you're here every day though, you're gonna get a bunch of entries. So fill out the form, it's pinned to the chat, and you have followed him. No, he doesn't follow me. It's got to be someone else. That's someone else. Yeah, Lunamod is on social media. He's a ghost. All right, guys. So I'm just gonna be patient. I'm waiting for this trade. Guys, I'm already like my legs are getting tired. First day at the stand-up desk. I do have a chair here, so check this out. I'm actually curious if this is gonna work out. This might be a crazy idea. I think this actually works, which is crazy. Dude, this actually works. There's no way. I mean, it's kind of weird, but I mean, this low-key works. This low-key works. While I'm waiting for a trade, at least. I could zoom in. All right, well, I'm into it. Oh man, but now look at me. I'm gonna like end up trading like this and reaching all the way up on my desk. That's hilarious. But I do have I have 8 minutes on this candle, and NQ is not breaking out yet. Yeah, I'm already all tired from this morning stream. I'm gonna drink some more coffee. A really nice rally here this morning, and I'm kind of curious to check out some of the other indices as well. I'm just gonna rest. My dogs were barking, so I'm gonna rest them for 1 second and then stand back up. The trade that I took this morning, I'm going to replay it in my head a bunch today because I shouldn't have taken it. And I really thought I wasn't going to take any sort of trade like that. But I really liked it in the moment. And in hindsight, of course, it was a losing trade. But worse than that is it didn't really meet my fundamental criteria of the IB breakout, which is that it has to tap the level. If it's a retrace, if it already broke out, it has to retest the level again. And it wasn't following that, so there's no reason I should have taken it. All right, I'm gonna stand back up. That was a nice little break, but it's cool that it works. I can just have my mic all the way here and chill. All right, so we're back. Let's go back. Okay. We're back. Open up. No clue why it did that. I think I somehow hit a hotkey. That was weird. All right, so I'm gonna go to the 15-minute. We're waiting 4 more minutes for this initial bounce breakout, the royal we. But my main thing right now is I'm watching NQ, because NQ I need it to have the breakout as well. And I'm gonna double check I'm on the right time frame on my Bookmap charts. I'm actually getting, man, I'm gonna put Bookmap full screen. That makes a huge difference to just full screen it, and I can easily reduce it back. Man, that's nice. So first things first, am I on the right account? Check. Other accounts. Check. I'm gonna double check my orders work on my copy trade group. Yep, works. Check. Check, check, check. We're gonna need NQ to break out as well. Which it's trying now. Let's go. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. Back to full screen Bookmap, which I love that. That's amazing. CVD has been rising for at least about 40 minutes. And same thing from these lows, we're still rising. Let's go. Beautiful breakout here. All the 5-minute EMAs especially look too legit to quit. We can bring in Bookmap here too. Oh wow. Man, that actually makes such a nice background. Look at that. Alright, well, it should work if I do this. Yep, looks good. And we can go to ES. Looking great. Yo, what up, Bert? I'm about to go long again. Alright guys, 1 minute and 30 seconds left for my breakout trade here. And it's going without me, it looks like, huh? Alright, there we go. Bookmap. Oh man, there we go. Alright. One minute. Tap that previous day mid. Yeah, that would have been a nice long right there. Yeah, that would have been really nice to take that. I mean, I could have taken it as a breakout, but with this price action here, it makes sense to wait for the bigger breakout. More so to me than it does to be scared of the previous day mid. Previous day mid is a weird one for me. I have a weird relationship with it. Like sometimes I use it, or sometimes I like to kind of ignore it because I don't want it to confuse me. So I like though that we have some range up. It's a little choppy here for sure, but right here we have range up, and I'm gonna kind of go with that for my targets. I'll probably target somewhere around here. Oh, I forgot we're on MES. Shoot. 5. Man, what did you say, Brick, again? And that ES target? Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, look at that testing IB here. What were you saying for your ES target, Brick? And if you're taking a trade, wait until you're ready to tell me. Oh, it's 6888. Okay. Yeah, I like that for those highs. Yeah. Previous day high too. Man, I kind of like that. I might still front run a little bit though. And do more like that. Alright, I'm setting up my buy stop. Alright, I got the buy stop on my Lucid accounts as well. I mean Tradeify 25Ks. And we have it on my 50K Lucid. And other than that, I think I don't have any other accounts to trade really. Oh my gosh, I'm not used to my screen being farther away from my screens. Like the edge of my monitor, I'm like squinting to see the numbers on it. I'm like, what is that? I need glasses maybe. And I'm getting a lot of phone calls here. All right, let's see if we get filled. I'm not in it yet, right? It's got to get filled first. We got some time on this candle. We got a nice breakout. EMAs look good. CVD looks good. CVD dipped though since I put the order on there. A little bit at least. Yeah, let's see if we can easily just pop right into it. And going for a pretty tight scalp on these trades, so it could easily fill quick. This one account though, I will be trying to hold it. But nice, well now I'm going to call it how Nick calls it, pack runner. That's what I call it now. Nice big wick down, testing IB again. Another way to fill that, man, fill out in that retest, like an orb trade. But I'm going to stick to my plan here and we're good to go. Let's see if we get filled. Oh nice, we got some more people coming on the stream. Tony Stark glasses. Luna, try to sing now. Okay, you guys ready? For me to sing? I'm gonna need some backup music though. No, I was gonna play one of my songs, my AI songs, and pretend to sing it, but that's too much work. I will play guitar for a bunch of likes, but man, Zach played my songs and he didn't even get the like goal that I would want. I mean, I guess we were above 300, so as long as we're above 300. But I normally would make the PFM stream have a very high like goal to get me to play any of my songs. Alright, Mr. Joe Mama just made a really good point about oil, and I want to go and look at the other, I want to go look at the oil chart real quick. With the blockade and lack of ceasefire, man, I might want to try to take a breakout trade. Man, there was actually a nice 2-bar reversal down here. Look at that. I mean, that's not the worst R&R. Not the worst R&R. I want to trade some Mag 7 this week. I'm setting up my personal accounts on the desk behind me so I can have 2 desks and just turn around if I want to do any stocks. And I'm thinking, I mean, one of my favorite ones had been Microsoft. This was last year, I guess, when I was doing it. Or man, that was like 2 years ago when I was trading Mag 7 for like very short time. But I was actually doing well, so I don't know why I would have stopped. Dude, I kind of like this SMCI play. Brick, have you checked out SMCI? So we had a huge, I mean, I forget what it was about the, man, now I forget what the news was that made it go down so much. Yeah, right. Yeah, I might want to try to take a day trade in this, or not even a swing. I could swing it. I like the R&R. And I kind of like this. And I kind of like this. So, SMCI. I don't know how much I want to risk on it. Maybe a few $100 or something. I just haven't been trading stocks in a while. But maybe I take like a 30-minute close outside of this. Man, we kind of just got the 30-minute close outside. Yeah, we did. Huh. I might have to crank up my computer. I don't even know if I have Thinkorswim on here, on this computer. I don't even remember. Nope. Man, guys, I might crank up, I'm gonna crank it up. Okay, meanwhile, this trade is done for. I'm going to cancel it off. But we can actually take out this next candle close. Oh snap! I just remembered. I don't know where my internet thing is for that computer. Hold on, I'm gonna find that. Man, I might just have to buy the shares on Charles Schwab website. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, I can't find my internet, my Wi-Fi app. I'm still gonna look for this long. I'm thinking about buying some shares here. So maybe what I'll do is set some stink bids if we do come back down. Like that. I don't know. I think some actually just like this. Okay, yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. 3 different entries, and if I want to risk like maybe like $200. All right, guys. So we got this close right back down below IB, but structurally it looks legit still. Man, this is just tough. NQ also did the same thing. Closed right under. So it's kind of a nice pullback though into these candle bodies. So like this is one of those situations where I want to take the trade anyways, but in order to be disciplined, I'm just gonna say that's a no trade. Even though, I mean, that's what I have to do. It closed back below IB and it's like a line in the sand. So I'm just not gonna touch it. And it's tough. That short on the 5 minute, how would that have worked out? Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, look, it pumped above it. So it's good we didn't take that. And I wouldn't have taken that with that kind of candle anyways. But, oh look, yeah, we still have the short like this on the IB. I mean, on the R side. So, yeah, I'm just not taking anything here. So even if I really, really loved it, I'm going to try to just be practice discipline to say, nope, that's not my trade. I'm not going to take it. Right? And if anything now, looking at this 5 minute, that short actually looks a little juicy. It looks a little juicy. Alright, so now to trade some stocks. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just set some buys on this for now. And maybe trade the breakout. If I trade the breakout, I can have my stop loss a lot closer. Yeah, so I like the stink bid idea, 24.82. All right, so I'm gonna buy, how much am I risking? 9.22%. I think I'll buy like maybe 1,000. I think like 2,000 shares. No, that's not right. And what did I do wrong here? That's not right. Yeah, it's like 2,000 shares. Oh, no, it's like, sorry, 200 shares. Nope. I forget the way okay, yeah, so I figured it out. It's just under 100 shares, but the way, I don't know why I calculated it funny. I'm gonna have to think about that. The way I used to calculate it was different. But I'm so used to futures now that I did it weird way, I think. But, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a partial fill here, and I'll do like 30 shares. So I'm gonna do some partials here, even like 20 for that first one. I might feel a little bit heavier on these other ones. So if I do fill that for 20, I'm risking 9%, 9.22, 20 times 25. Let me just do it right. 20 times what, 80? Right, so that's only using like $500 of margin. And then, well, not even a full margin, just $500 in total. Yeah, that's risking almost $50 per fill. It's kind of what I'm thinking to do. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and do 25 down here at 24.83. I'm gonna buy 25 shares. All right, boom, order placed. All right, meanwhile, ES, back to ES, guys. We are dipping, so it's cool that I took that order off or whatever. I'm being patient. It's 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have had some more news come in not that long ago, about 10 minutes ago or less, actually. We had news the U.S. blockade has officially... Oh, cut me off. The U.S. blockade has officially gone into effect, according to senior U.S. official with more than 15 U.S. warships deployed in the Middle East to support the operation. The naval assets include an aircraft carrier, guided missile destroyers, and amphibious assault ship. and additional vessels. According to the Navy and Central Command officials, the ships have capabilities including helicopter-based boarding, operations, and directing commercial vessels to designated areas for inspection or containment. Officials said the ships would likely operate outside of the Strait of Hormuz. Retired Navy Vice Admiral Kevin Dunnigan said, "Don't expect it all to be started at once. This will build. Blockades take time to have an impact." And look at this failure back down. So yeah, that we can see this topping structure develop where I start to mark out these IBs, right? And I mean, not the IBs, sorry, the RSI divergences. And guess which one worked, right? The one that interacted with my level. Previous day mid here, we get a clean interaction and it rejected it. So cool to see that kind of playing out with the RSI divergence. I didn't like that candle though. I would have maybe taken it if it was a topping tail, perhaps. And back to the 15. 15, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. I kind of like it on the 15, but all right, so no breakout. Let's look at gold. That short is just paying on gold. I hope Nick got that. Nick was talking about shorting up here, and I was like, man, I'm too scared. Let's see, is he still live? Oh, he just ended. Man, I just missed him. Oh, so he didn't get it. All right, he didn't get it. Okay, so maybe this next candle though, in 5 minutes, it looks like we are gonna get this breakout. All right, so gold it is. Look at that. Here we go. 5 minutes left. I'm gonna be looking at this gold, and yeah, we're ready to rock and roll on it. I don't know how many lots I'm gonna have to do, so I need to queue this up on another chart. It's probably only going to be a few micros is my guess. But yeah, we'll see. Depending on how this breaks out. Yeah, maybe we can get 3 micros on there. And this is a 50K, but then the 25K is like, what am I going to do? 1 micro, 2 micros? It's kind of tough. All right, 3 minutes. You guys, I'm getting tired of standing. Day 1 of standing desk. I need a super thick pad. Business Lens, what's up, Business Lens? You only come in here for giveaways, I feel like. Is that true? Did I finish Death Note? It's funny because I just have like the very end of it left. I took my sweet time. I just kind of didn't have time to keep watching it. I like was watching it as like taking a break from things at one point, like months ago. Many months ago. And then I kind of stopped, and then I kind of lost my momentum, but really good. I'm gonna have to finish it. Alright, so what should I watch after Death Note though? Maybe I'll finish Death Note. Yo, what's up, Insane Football in the house? Okay, Iran declares maximum combat alert and amid escalating tensions, Iran says its armed forces are on maximum combat alert and ready for any scenario, warning of a harsh and decisive response to any aggression, according to state media. I don't even know what that stands for. Blah, blah, blah. Said military is fully mobilized. While officials claim missile and drone stockpiles are sufficient for sustained operations, the escalation follows U.S. threats of naval blockade and intensified tensions after failed talks between the two sides. Okay, what type of anime would I prefer? I mean, I guess I probably like... I mean, dude, I like the Avatar, Last Airbender, Hunter x Hunter. I love all the Studio Ghibli stuff. I don't know what some people say certain things are anime or not, but I love Neon Genesis, Gurren Lagann. I mean, you probably wouldn't count this, but like Cowboy Bebop when I was younger, that was like the jam. But that's not really, I don't know if that counts. But what else? I know I just named like the most obvious popular ones probably, but yeah, I'm not like hardcore, you know. I mean, I could get into something. If it's too heady though, I might get confused, but no, I really like Hunter x Hunter a lot. That's my vibe. One of my favorite movies of all time is Porco Rosso. And also Castle in the Sky and Howl's Moving Castle. They're so good. Alright guys, gold just closed right on my level, but it was a sneaky level. This was like an ideal level. Man, it closed right on it. You can't make that up. So now that we have a nice bottom wick, if it comes back up and does a really nice top wick, man, you can't make up that level though. It's just weird because actually, man, I'm using it off a really weird spot. So before, what I had it on would have been right here. We just had a few like that. So I need a big top wick. Oh, otherwise I can't take this trade. Big top wick and I might do it. Meanwhile, MES is still selling off, guys. That div up there is just paying. But that is like that New York reversal that I was kind of thinking about over the weekend with Kathy Lean talking about the timing of these things. I haven't really watched Naruto or Bleach or One Piece. I guess I've watched some of One Piece, but Naruto, I watched some of it. I don't know how far I got, to be honest. There's 1 million episodes. There's like 100 million episodes. Yeah, I've almost finished Death Note. I'm still watching Death Note right now, Struggler. But I've been watching Death Note forever. I mean, I like it. I don't watch, to be honest, I don't watch very much stuff. But when I do, I'll watch hard. Like, I'll binge. Like, if I get a few weeks off and I've been working a lot, I might take a few days to just binge through a full something. We might do some binging. I mean, I just want to sit here on stream and watch anime while I trade. That'd be fun. But then that wouldn't be very entertaining for you guys. But if I'm just waiting for trades, I mean, shoot. I would prefer to be talking about the trades a little bit. I am going to keep my eye on this SMCI. I'm curious because I maybe would just buy a breakout. Otherwise, I'm waiting for some stink bids. So I got my stink bid number 1 right down here. So I'm going to set an alert. And then stink bid number 2 is right down yonder. I know if you're just listening, it doesn't help. And then final stink bid down at 23.44. So I'm going to set some alerts. I just did 25 shares on this first order. I'll probably just stagger it a little bit. Like it'll be like 25, 30, and 15. It'll be something like that. I can actually might as well just take some notes real quick and make sure I know that's what I want to do. All right, so if I did, what did I say? 25, 30. Oh, 25, 30, 50 is what I meant to say. 25, okay, so 30 would be... $697. Yeah, I'll be risking another 50 bucks. And then 50. And I'll be risking 46 bucks. So I can actually buy a little bit more. So I'll probably do 20. $24, $22. All right, so I'm undersizing by the way I said it. So I'm doing, I did 25, 30, and 50. Okay, so I'm just going to label it on here. So this is 25 lots. 30 lots. I could really do 35. And then it's not even lots, whatever. And 50. And then crude. Man, I want a long crude. Yeah, look at that. That's pushing now. Yeah, I could have just long that, but just because I'm so bullish with this blockade stuff on crude. There's gonna be conflict, and they're not letting ships pass, and all that stuff. Look at that bounce on gold. Guys, I could long gold down here. Man, that's crazy. That close I didn't take, that was the long, really. Man, this is an onion play. Man, that was the long, really. How many ticks was that wick? Man, that was pretty good. Yeah, it's almost 20 ticks, 18 ticks. Man, that was a great entry right there on gold. If anyone took that long. Dang, I didn't even think about that trade. Especially with all the war stuff, the long on that. As an onion, bounce at the low of this range here that I already had drawn out. Look at that. Man, that's actually super clean. Hindsight trade, but man, I might even take this next candle. I'm kind of surprised that ES is pushing back up here. We just filled that whole gap, guys. That's wild. I mean, how can you really be that bullish though, really? With all this stuff. Gold, on the other hand, I could be bullish. So I'm gonna wait for that next candle close. I'm thinking about gold. I'm trying to decide gold over NQES. I'm gonna actually ask the Discord. Yo, what's up, guys? So, what are you guys more bullish on, gold or ES? Nice. See, that's the entry. I just realized that was the good. That was such a good entry, dude. Yep. All right. Yeah, I'm looking for a long on this next candle in 5 minutes. If I still have good R&R, I'm gonna go for it to the top of the range. Yeah, guys, I like this long. And okay, so China, which one's better, Naruto, Bleach, or One Piece? If I had to just do one. Yeah, guys, I'm kind of liking this gold long. The hard thing is I might end up getting this NQES long again. Oh, you can't say which one is better. It's like choosing your favorite child. All right, chat. Naruto, One Piece, or Bleach? Yeah, gee, I almost wanted to just buy crude a little bit earlier. Seeing it break back up, I was just like, man, I want to just hit long. I didn't do it. I had One Piece. Guys, it's hard to long gold with this. See the steep downtrend right here. Okay, what are we looking at here? It's not too crazy. It's just, this is a choppy area. It's just a choppy area. I'm going to take it as a onion play. Haven't done very many. It's kind of breaking back into this range too, so it's kind of a hybrid, but I'm going to take it as an onion. I don't know if the onion would have only been from down here. Iran Defense Ministry's box. Any military intervention by foreign powers in the security of the Strait of Hormuz would escalate the crisis and instability in global energy security. Nice work. Homie is locked in profit on gold, Mr. G-Man. We don't have to play favorites. It's okay. Okay, One Piece though. I'm gonna check out One Piece. And look at this, we might end up closing right below my level. Alright guys, hold on 1 second. What? I'm muted. How long have I been muted for? Guys, oh my god. Well, I'm in the gold long. Sorry, I'm locked in on the trade. That's hilarious. I was muted since I got back. So, I'm in this trade here on all these accounts. And let's just rock and roll. I need to take that scalp. I need to be okay with the scalp, but it still looks good to me. Like, I don't really have a reason to close any of this. But that is pretty nice P&L here. That is my general amount. Okay, we pretty much had it up here. I want to sell the ask. Okay. Oh man, I kind of had it. I feel like I should have taken more. Man, that should have been it right there, guys. It was like, what, a tick or two away? Yeah, a little bit more than that. Man, I should have taken that. That's a pretty, for this trade, that's like a normal amount to take on it. Like, it can be negative R. I could do negative half R on this. So I want to make sure that I lock in these scalps, because that was pretty good P&L. In the meantime, you know, whatever, it doesn't look like terrible or anything, so we're gonna wait. It's so close to hitting. Alright, let's push. Not bad right there. You know what, guys? I'm gonna take off, I guess. Took off half. I didn't really want to. Or I took off half on one of my accounts. I didn't really want to. But I'm hedged. It's same thing. I'm gonna take off 2 on this. Man, that filled me so bad. Guys, that filled me so bad right there. How did that fill me right there? Nice one, G. I'm long. I'm still holding that long right now too on gold. I just covered some. But yeah, great trade. And good luck with everything. I'll be thinking about you. All right. So, guys, I got some of my covers, right? We're out half on this one. I can do like this. And you know what I could even do? I could do one off here. Sell, stop 3. Okay, but you know what I'm going to do? 1, 1, 1, and confirm. There we go. So I was going to try to lock in more on this one. Oh, you can't see that. Sorry. My bad. Right here. So I'm going to be ready to trail up one more here. I took off half of this one. But I mean, I guess that was a scalp. I should have just taken the whole thing on that wick. It was so close to my target, guys. So I'm trying to be patient. But I could have moved my stop to break even too. For now, I'm going to hold. And just to be safe, I'm going to turn this to 2. Confirm. Oh, I did. Right there. Oh no. I only took 2 off on that push. Man, I mean, I was up like 150 bucks or something at these highs. So definitely, I feel like maybe that was a little bit greedy to not cover when I was up there. I could just hit close and been locked in a win, you know. But I can still go here. But I don't want to see it lose momentum like that, especially when we have this kind of downtrend. China indicates will continue Hormuz transit, warns against interference. Oh my gosh. Maybe we get a second chance. One more chance. At least I do like that right there. Alright, let's pump it up. Pump. Pump, pump. I might just have to take the win on this. Even if it's just for my mental ability. Because now to let this turn into a loss just feels not right. Because it is a scalp. I'm going to go and take one off. Okay, we took one off. I did not get a good fill in my other accounts. Alright, well, I'm just holding one on the other ones. This one account though, I'm holding 4 still. So I did take some off on all the other ones. I might just lock in the win on that. I mean, it's really not that bad. 70 bucks so far on those 70 bucks. Yeah. It's only 30 bucks in my 25k. It's okay. But yeah, I'm not going to base my trade off that P&L. Let's just see. The idea is still the idea. Just the rejection is not what I wanted to see. Like, even if it does break, it could wake back down now or whatever. It's just not giving me the confidence. I might have to do the BRB trade. I've seen Nick do it. Walk away, let it go. That's his special trade right there, the BRB. Guys, 21 viewers. Don't forget, we got the form pinned. We got the form pinned to the chat, so you can enter the giveaway. If we get enough likes, we'll run it. I think I said 60 likes. Otherwise, you get an entry for the time that we do hit it. But you have to be here. You have to be here on stream when we hit it. All right, hold on one. I'm gonna try a BRB strat. Let's see if it really works. So it does mean I need to have like a sell limit 3. Yep. Oh, well, now it's going a little bit. Well, I might close out half of these anyways, guys. Close 50. I'm not even gonna question it. I just hit it. Okay, close 50. And then I'm gonna sell one. There we go. All right, nice. Okay, we're locked in. I'm gonna have to just take this one too. It looks great. I'm just gonna take the scalp. There we go. We're out. We're out on all of them. A win is a win, right? I took my win. It took a while, but we took it. And so I'm out on all of them except for, well, not on all of them, on my 25Ks. So I'll do one more out here. There we go. And I'll move my stop loss to break even. I guess. I don't want to. Yeah, I have to. If I'm gonna hold it like that, I gotta go to break even. I really could just close that trade. And then on this other account, I guess I have to go to break even too. If that's the game I'm gonna play. You can see it right here. Alright guys, W's though. Dubs. Big dubs. Locking in some more wins here. Base hits stack like bricks on the wall. Disciplines the virtue, something, I don't know. Guys, but we got it, we got it. So we get the win, we're out, we're locked in. Green on almost all of our accounts, except for the London accounts for the 5th day in a row. What can you do about it? You can't do anything but let 300 people watch you lose 5 days in a row. And, well, or more, I don't even know, we get a lot of views. So, that's tough, but W is a W here, and I'm gonna take it. Yeah, so that's great trade. That's that gold long, beautiful trade. I had to kind of hold on to it for a second there. It was making me second guess. And it wasn't one of my main planned trades. It was that onion reclaim, but it was kind of a breakout onion hybrid because of the way I draw my lines. But we're gonna call it an onion. I took it as an onion. And yes, I know no one's here cooking. I keep smelling food. I must be hungry. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So what did we get here? What? Why am I confused? Okay, 11:45. All right. 11:45 a.m. We took a gold long. And that's New York. I did it in, did I do it in any funded accounts? I don't actually know. $7388. That is a okay. Yeah, that's a funded account. So in that one I made $88. So not very much, but 88 is 88, and the rest was evals. So we don't count it. I wish, guys, I would have made back all my I would have made back all the loss from London if I just kept trading, right? It's crazy. So this one I took in the Tradeify, and it was MGC onion. I took it for a scalp. It was a reversal setup from range low, right? A long. And how did those VWAPs look? So I don't normally look at VWAP right when I'm taking the trade, but for my journal, I'm just going to put it in there. Look, VWAP was below us and flat, but it had been trailing up, but it was currently flat and below us. Alright guys, well, I think that might be it. We got 2 W's on stream. Let me get some screenshots going. Oh. So I had drawn this box over from back here, right? And little tight scalp. I kind of got luck. I'm not gonna call it luck, I guess, but I got lucky getting those exits before it came back down just then. And guys, so beautiful. 2 winning trades, New York. Guys, that keeps happening to me. Well, one of them was pre-New York, and New York. 2 winners after my London loser. Oh, yeah. Well, we're gonna keep going. If I blow those London accounts, then I blow this London account. And meanwhile, guys, my 25Ks are stacking good. So we're stacking them up. Little base hits, right? Pass these accounts up. Get them to fund it. Run it up. Multiple sets. And wow, gold is pushing here. Oh, wow, it wouldn't have even stopped me out. Look at this. Oh my jeez Louise. Wow, banger. Look at that. Beautiful trade. So I'm gonna call it here, guys. We got a trade on stream. That's all I'm really looking for. One and done, right? I'm gonna lock it up now that I'm green. The other few accounts I have, they might be blown accounts, to be honest. I have no clue. I have a few on here. I can see some 50K evals. I don't even remember if they're blown or not. Now let's find out. 1002 50K, right? 1002 50K. Yep. Oh yeah, it works. Huh. I need to put that in the copy trade group. Yeah, I just need to copy trade that, I guess. But so I have this now. I could still trade this account if I did find another trade today, and I could trade this other Tradeify. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lock out of the other ones. And yeah, that's going to be it, guys. So thanks for watching, everyone. W's in the chat. GG. And I will see you guys tomorrow bright and early. And don't forget code Luna, guys. Best discount, code Luna. We'll get you the best deal at your favorite prop firm. I mean, I guess not all of them, but a good bit of them. Tradeify, Top 1 Futures, Apex, Lucid. Those are the ones I'm using now. So that's what I'm going to rep. So hit that up if you're going to get a firm, if you're going to get an account and you want to support your boy. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the fam here, and thanks for hanging out, guys. What's up, Hermes, by the way, and Maria in the house. All right, guys. So time to go watch anime, right? What did you say, China? We said One Piece, right? But yeah, I'm gonna get some food at least. Maybe I should watch some anime on my phone because I can do that while I do other stuff. But you know what? I've been listening to. What's it called? One Great Trade or One Good Trade, the SMB Capital guy. I'm disrespecting him by saying it like that. One Good Trade by Mike Bellafiore. So far it's really good. So I'm listening to that, and yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya. Peace out. Bye.
Every tick is a voice. Every candle, a question. The market is an auction, and only the patient find the truth.
It's the auction, fear in the crowd.
levels get tested, patterns remain. Greed says double up, fear says quit, patience whispers wait, that's the voice I commit. Every loss is tuition, every drawdown of class, every journal line written makes the knowledge last. No chase, no tilt, no revenge on the tape. I'm the product of the process, there's no escape.
It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline a weapon, this ain't no game. This the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline a weapon, this ain't no game.
Value builds slow where the orders agree. High volume nodes mark the path I see. Excess means turning, rejection in play. Auction finds fair price, then it walks away. RB forms the map, the breakout's the test. Failed auction calls bluff, separates the best. Volume is the language, context the key. Price is the story, I trade what I see.
Balance. Excess. Fear, greed, patience. Discipline. It's the